Hi YouTube. Reason why I'm doing this video is to talk about some of the stuff that I've been going through recently and stuff. Um, the other day I was listening to some R&B music. I'm in my feelings for real. And you know how people try to say negative things because you're listening to R&B music and you're with God. And, for me, I'm just like, whatever. And just kept listening to the music and, you know, because nothing said when I listen to gospel music, but the moment that I turn on R&B music, it's something said, and nobody knows what I'm going through at the time that I'm listening to this, and everybody want to draw interpretations, and, everybody wants to plan out your life for you and wants you to just fit in and crop you in there, you know, just fit into what I planned for you, as if you didn't have plans for yourself. I didn't plan to be involved in half of the mess that I got involved in from my youth to adulthood, but at the same time, I was involved in it and it was a little unfair to me. And now that I'm going into Christianity, these same people want to come up in my face and crop me into some other mess that you call Christianity, and it's not Christianity to me. And it's kind of hard for me to bear. So, you know, and I have to sit down and I have to realize that my kid's life wasn't perfect, I realized that I had made mistakes, and I sit up there and as a parent, I want to be a better parent, a better mother, a better grandmother to my grandkids. I just want to do things in order and in decency. As I know the God will is for my life to do things in order, even with my family, because I realized that in order for me to go out and minister to other families, I got to first take care of my house first. I have to deal with my daughter hard and everything that has happened to her, and everything that happens to my sons and my daughters. I have to deal with that before I can actually go out and actually minister the word of God the way I want to. And it's heartbreaking because I'm not fully sure if I'm where I need to be to even heal them, because I'm still broken. I'm still going through so many different things, and I'm sitting up there and I'm using these stripes and this abuse and everything that I'm going through as a testimony to encourage and uplift people and say, I'm getting over it. But every time I feel like I'm getting over it, it starts to show back up again, you know, and that's the enemy. See, he wants to be persistent, and I want him to know I'm just as persistent as you. See, it was a couple of things that threw me off. It was a couple of things that I went through that held me up and held me down and stuff, because at that time I wasn't focused enough, I wasn't strong enough, and even now I don't really feel like I'm Superwoman with the cape on. I'm just sitting up here, I'm just like, look, I'm just gonna do the best that I can do, and what I can't do, I'm gonna leave it in the hands of God, and God's people gonna work it out, you know and that's just me saying life isn't what I want it to be. But at the same time, I'm just going to do the best that I can do to make it what I need it to be. And the sad part about it, we want to do so much more, do so much more, and we're not able to. And then we have all these other temptations coming along. Okay. They, the enemy wants me to date. I don't date. The enemy wants me to have sex. I don't have sex. The enemy wants me to go through drama with men. I'm not going through drama with you men. The enemy wants me pretty much out the door butt naked with no place to stand. Somehow God keeps putting a roof over my head. I don't know how he's doing it. I know that God's doing it, because had he not had his hands on me, had not the people of God been looking out for me, my situation would be 10 times worse than it is right now. Honestly, because my enemy is praying for the day that I downfall. You get what I'm saying? Especially in a situation where I'm under my enemy's authority. It's not like I can go really toe to toe right now because I'm not in a situation. I'm a little comatose. So I'm not in a situation where we can say, hey, you ready? I'm ready. When you're ready to get this down, I'm ready to get it down. Because people know that's my personality, and I don't mind shedding no blood on the way to salvation. So that's my personality. But then in this situation, here I am, a sheep with a coat of wolf hair. I am a sheep with a coat of wolf fur. It's not like I can't be ferocious, but in this situation, I'm not given the opportunity to be ferocious. I'm not given the opportunity like Samuel to destroy the lion that comes up on me and try to devour me whole. I'm not in that situation where I can be full strength at this point because I'm vulnerable. And the whole time while I'm going through this, God is sitting up here. He's revealing to me. He's like, okay, remember what I told you? Seek first the kingdom of heaven and everything shall be added on to you. I know how you feel about your family. I know how you feel about certain things, but first seek God first. We got this. We're going to take care of your family. We're going to heal all those wounds and everything that's broken. We got this. But first, you need to focus on God. Don't worry about all that because all of this is illumination. All of it's fake. All of this is this. All of it's that. All of it's to throw you off track and make you feel like you have nothing left. And the whole time, the people of God is here with you. We're watching you. We know what you're going through. We've been there. We've been through this. Then you also have other people that aren't people of God, but just regular people and say, look, I'm not taking on no cross. I'm not taking on nothing, but I know what she's going through. And I chose to walk away from it all, watching. And I'm sitting here and I feel like I'm breaking apart. But the whole purpose of all of this is so that I can build a stronger ministry for God and show him self and family ministries. Show people what God had planned for me to begin with. And show him that I'm being the servant in which he called me to be. I hope these words encourage you. Remember, stick with the laws of God. They will guide you in the times when you have no law at all. May these words encourage you, uplift you in every way. God bless.